Hi, good people. Hope you're all doing all right and you had a great day. Uh, had a good day as well. Done with my 12th radiotherapy session. Uh, Today I was a little bit fatigued, so I couldn't hack taking the video from the onset of it. But I'm glad everything is going on well. I'm all right. Everything is okay. So today I just wanted to just make a quick video and talk about something that most ladies have reached out to me and asked and requested if I could kindly just enlighten them about. So today I wanted to talk about the signs and symptoms that I had that I didn't know, the signs and symptoms that I had cancer and I didn't know about them. As many of you might not know, depending on the stage of the cancer, but cancer in the early stages, it is painless. It's very painless. You can't tell that you're ailing from such a disease because everything is going on with you well. You don't have any pain or anything. So cancer is painless in the early stages. And for me, the diagnosis was I had carcinoma right breast. That's stage 2. So I had cancer stage 2. Well, one of the main symptoms that I had and I didn't know was loss of weight. I lost so much weight, but since, as most of you may know, I'm a fitness person. I like going to the gym. I'm always running. So I thought now that I had joined my gym usually we have every weekend we have we have a team that does 10 kilometers run every morning from 6 a.m. So I decided why not involve this as part of my workout routine, because it's good cardio. Running is very good cardio. So I joined the team, and I started running for close to, I ran for 2 months, and I noticed like I'm really shedding a lot of weight. So I later engaged my gym instructor, because my fitness goal has always just to tone and just add a bit of muscles, but not to shed weight, because I'm not big. So I noticed that I'm really shedding a lot of weight. So I told my fitness instructor that I would love to cut out on the running bit, because it's not giving me the goal that I wanted. So I did that, exactly that. I decided to totally do away with the running and just focus on building the muscles in the gym. So despite the fact that I stopped running, I still could notice that I'm still shedding weight. So it got to a point I started freaking out, like what is not going on well. Like I'm really toning, I'm lifting heavy weights in the gym, but my fitness goal is not coming through. So I kept on pushing, not realizing what was eating me up. Kumbe, it was cancer that was slowly just eating me up, and I didn't know. The other symptom that I didn't know, anytime I would want to eat, like I would be very hungry, yes, but as soon as the food is brought to the table, I'm here trying to enjoy my meal, I'll just dig in like 2-3 spoons, then I don't want that food anymore. Like my appetite just goes like that. It kept on. I kept on doing that, and females, some females, let me not say most females, some females, we don't want to gain weight. So to me it was like, I think this is cool. Like, I'm not eating, so I'm not going to grow big, because again, at this moment I'm really losing a lot of weight. So I think this is working even for the better. I remember one day when we were having lunch in the office with my colleagues, and I mentioned this to my good friend Perpetua. She's my office sister. So I told her, I don't know, I really don't know what's happening to me. I'm really trying. I cut on the running bit in the gym. I'm carrying. I think I was among the toughest chicks in the gym, lifting 90 kilos of deadlift. I'm lifting weights, but I'm not gaining muscles. Instead, I'm still shedding a lot of weight. And when it comes to eating, I'm not eating a lot. Like, I dig in 3 spoons, like I'm just done. What could be the problem? And she mentioned, hey, like the way just chicks, you just joke around. Hey, you're lucky. I wish I can get that appetite. Like, when I want to eat, I can't eat. So again, I ignored that. Yeah, I'm just like, I think there's just something amiss. But anyway, I'm not sick. I'm not feeling like feverish or anything, so I'm cool. So that was the other symptom that I had, and I didn't know what was going on in my body. The third symptom is I used to sweat a lot, especially at night. I would wake up just to use the bathroom around 1 a.m. 2 a.m. and the part where I'm sleeping, the bed sheet is kind of soaked in sweat. So now that I live in Machakos County, and as most of you might know, it's a bit hot in these areas. So I would think to myself, like, hey, nowadays the weather is extremely hot. Like, I really sweat a lot at night. So I kept on sweating like this every night. I remember there was a day I woke up, I was so much soaked in sweat to an extent that I had to change my nighties, and it didn't hit me that something is amiss. I still had the notion in my head, like, this is Machakos County, it's just hot. It didn't cross my mind, Sharon, something is amiss. So yeah, that was the other symptom that I had that didn't raise any alarm in my head. But now I remember around January, I noticed there's a lump in my breast. So I could touch it, and you see the way you can hold your breast, and then my hand would hold like a lump, like the size of the lump was initially, it was like this, but that was like week 1 in January when I noticed, mid-January, sorry, when I noticed. So I started thinking to myself, what could be this? It hadn't clicked my head like you have a lump in your breast, like, go ASAP, see a doctor. So after week 2, the lump, I could hold it again. Now it was this size. Hey, so I thought, no, Sharon, something is very wrong with you. I again consulted my office girlfriends during lunch hour, because that's when we catch up on our lives other than just work life. So I mentioned to the ladies, like, hey, come on, this and this is happening to me. I have this lump in my breast. I don't know what it is. So I remember one of my female colleagues mentioned that, I had something like this last year. That was in 2022. Yeah, I had something like this. Then I went to see a doctor, and it turned out to be hormonal. So don't panic. It's just something that's gonna disappear. So I thought to myself, yeah, I think I shouldn't freak out. This is something that's going to disappear after some time. So after that, again, that was, I think, when I had that conversation with them, it was on a Monday. So come Thursday, the same week, I woke up well. Still, because now this lump thing had now started giving me a little bit of anxiety. I dressed, I went to the office, and I wasn't settled. I was just anxious. I was very anxious. I kept on thinking, like, what's going on? Is everyone okay? Are my kids okay? How are my parents? Are they okay wherever they are? Like, I really had too much anxiety. So I remember during lunchtime, I was just wondering what time will lunch be here, so that I can just go call my mom and find out if she's okay. So I called her. Everything was okay. I told her, I don't know why I have too much anxiety. I'm just anxious. I'm not myself. She said, just calm down. You're going to be okay. Just pray. She even said a word of prayer for me. And yes, I relaxed a bit. But in the afternoon after lunch, when I was just at my desk in the office, I touched my right breast, and I could feel my breast is like hanging on something like a string. I could feel like I could literally touch a string. So I was like, no, Sharon, this is not normal at all. So immediately I stood up from where I was seated. I rushed into the bathroom. I went undressed. I had worn a blouse like this, so I undressed. I removed my bra. I looked at the mirror in the washroom, and true to the feeling that I got, yeah, I could see yes, my right breast is kind of like hanging on a string. So immediately I dressed up. I went back to my desk. I shut my laptop and went straight to my boss and requested her if I could kindly just rush to the hospital. I think something is not okay. So yeah, that is when now I went to see my gynecologist, Mr. Wanjala, who is based in Dr. Wanjala, sorry, who is based in Nairobi Hospital. Such an awesome doctor. He's a gynecologist, yes. So he examined and told me yes. He calls me my daughter because he has a daughter who is named like me, Sharon. So he's like, my daughter, yes, it's true you have a suspicious lump. Kindly. Please go get a scan done. So at the moment when he said that, now panic, you can imagine, panic. So I went, I got the scan done. I brought it. No, did I bring? No, I didn't bring it back the same day because it was late in the evening. So the next morning I requested again a day off because now this thing was really killing my head. Like, I need to know what's going on with me. So I went back, took the scan, and went to see Dr. Wanjala. So Dr. Wanjala interpreted the scan for me. He's like, yes, the scan is seen. The scan is saying, yes, you have a suspicious lump, which is this and this size. So the next step of it, because we need to figure out what this lump is. So what you're going to do next, I need you to go do something called FNA. This test will tell us whether the lump you're having, whether it's just a lump or is the lump cancerous or not. So yeah, and that's how I started my journey with hospital visits after hospital visits. So I went to the hospital. They met the pathologist. He pulled me. The nurses called me aside. They were all looking at me. I know. Let me tell you, your instincts never lie to you. The moment I walked into that room, I found two nurses. They looked at me like, would I say with wishy eyes, like, when did this start? How are you feeling? Blah, blah, blah. I knew automatically something is amiss. So I asked them, is this normal? Do you get to see patients having the same? Or is it... So ask the nurses if this is a normal thing. They're like, the nurses wouldn't tell you. They can't tell you the news that will heartbreak you or anything. So they're like, yeah, we see patients, but anyway, let's just wait and hear what the pathologist is going to advise. So the pathologist walked in, he examined, he's like, no, I don't think you need to do an FNA. We'd rather do core biopsy. In my head, you can imagine being emotional. Tears were already flowing, yeah. And I kept on asking myself, what is this? What is going on? What in God's name is going on? So I asked the doctor, please explain to me what a core biopsy is and what FNA is. So he told me the difference. FNA, he was going to get a needle that they would put right through my nipple to extract some sample. But with core biopsy, they are using like another, should I say a fat? Yeah, like kind of like a fat needle, not really a needle. Yeah, but at least with the core biopsy, they would be able to tell exactly what is going on in that breast. So it's like, yeah, we book you in, we do a core biopsy, but with this there's a doctor who does it, so we have to look for his availability, and if he's available, then we can have the test, the procedure, because it's a procedure. They put you on local, so we have to know whether he's available, then we proceed with the procedure. So you can imagine what was going on in my head when he mentioned that. So I went outside. That time now I've started panicking. I'm just crying. I'm trying to stay put, but I can't. I've freaked out. So they later called me. Yeah, we found the doctor. So in next 1 hour he'll be here. Then we can do the procedure. True to their word, the doctor came in after an hour. Yeah, I was called in. He told me what the procedure entails, and it's nothing that should freak me out, and I was going to be okay. So later on, I went in a theater. Yeah, I was put on local and met amazing 2 nurses. Sorry, I can't remember their names. 2 amazing nurses, and the pathologist was there, and now this other doctor. So all I could feel when I was just lying on that bed is he kept on injecting, putting the needle through my breast, extracting samples, and he was putting in some little containers. So he told me we need enough samples of this. So you're gonna be very patient and just stay calm and relaxed. So I think he got around, was it 7 samples? Yeah, got 7 samples. Then he told me this test will take 2 weeks. The results will be out after 2 weeks. So yeah, that was done. For those who are close to me, they can tell you those were the 2 longest weeks of our lives. Yeah, anxiety. I started having nightmares. I remember there's one night that I dreamt that I had cancer. So I woke up, prayed, and told myself, no, I don't have cancer. Then again, I asked myself, what if the results come out and you have cancer? What are you gonna do, Sharon? I was just like, I'll face this thing head on. I have little ones. I have to be there for my kids. But again, when I sit again in the office, I'm just like, no, you don't have cancer, Sharon. Stop panicking. So week 1 went. Week two was here. You can imagine anxiety still. Woke up on a Monday. I told my bosses that I just want to finish my month and work early in advance, because I just don't want to have month end pressures. You see how your instincts never lie. So it has never happened. My colleague knows at times I frustrate her with month end problems, but this time, like, all my work was finished on time. Yeah, so I will never forget. It was on a Wednesday. It was on a Wednesday. In the morning, I went to the office. Well, I was trying to clear up the workload for month end. So around 11 a.m. I got a call from the hospital, the gynecologist clinic. They called me, Sharon, please come see the doctor. Your results are here. Whew. Let me tell you, that morning I didn't panic. When they told me that, I didn't panic, but I was just like, by the time I go, let me finish all my work. So I managed to harakisha with my work. I cleared everything. And then in the afternoon, I told my boss I need to rush to the hospital now that my results are out. One funny thing, I have never gone to see Dr. Wanjala alone. I'm always in company. But I don't know, should I say the devil? That day, I don't know what happened. I just decided I'll go. I went alone. I didn't call my sister to tell her, or I didn't call anyone. I just decided to go alone. So I took my bags, my laptop, and took a cab. Went to Dr. Wanjala. So I figured in the clinic, you can read people's reactions and actions. So I got to the clinic. I realized, I noticed, the receptionist today is over welcoming. Hey, I'm like, I'm just Nina over imagine. Should I say it like that? Yeah. Hey, she's like, oh, welcome, oh, what? So she went in. I think she went to inform the doctor that I'm here. So after 3 minutes, I was caught. So she went in. I think she went to inform the doctor that I'm here. So after 3 minutes, I was called in by the doctor. So I told her I had many bags, my handbag, my laptop bag, because I remember I didn't have my car. So I carried everything, like my bags, they are all there, my lunch bag, it was so much. So I told her, please keep for me this at the reception as I go in with to the doctor, because I don't want to get in the office with a lot of luggages. So I went in. The doctor was there seated, listening to some cool music in the background. So I'm like, Daktari, today I've never found you listening to music. He's like, yeah, at times it gets boring here. So I like listening to music. That time he looked very relaxed, very calm. Yeah, and I thought to myself, everything is all right. The doctor didn't look like he's about to give me any shockers. So we started talking. He talked about the results. About the result. He started from Mukombali before he brought me to the reality of the matter. So he talked. Then I remember there's a terminology I was told when you hear the doctor mentioning maligma, capillaries, things like those, just know you have cancer. So when the doctor talked, and then from out of nowhere I heard he mentioned my daughter. You have my daughter. You have stage 2 breast cancer. You can imagine my reaction being Sharon. I stood up. I started screaming. I started crying. I was crying so bad. Yeah, but God bless that Daktari. He was so patient with me. He started telling me, like, it's not a death sentence. You're gonna be fine. Oh, the receptionist walked in. She gave me water. They were all trying to calm me down. But that time, the only thing that was ringing in my head at that moment was, Sharon, you're gonna die. Yeah, your death is here now. You're done. So he gave me contacts of an oncologist. I won't lie, I didn't know who an oncologist is until I started this journey. So it's like, you'll meet this oncologist. He's a very good oncologist. He's based in Kenyatta. Where that time in my head, I'm just thinking, Kenyatta, where? I see so many people there. Who is going to start all these safaris, hospital safaris? Like, my heart literally crashed. Yeah, but I'm like, wow, I'm not thinking. It was just like I'm in a big pit, dark pit. No one is there. I'm just by myself. My mom is not there. My dad is not there. My siblings are not there. No one is with me. Yani, I was in a very bad spot. So I went to the reception. They're like, should we call your sister? I'm like, no, my sister, she's too far away. Like, I'll just figure out how to get home. Just to cut the long story short, yeah, that's how I came to find out that I have cancer. And being on a Wednesday, I remember I mentioned to my family that please give me time. I want to start this journey on Monday, seeing the oncologist and what. But my parents and my siblings, they're all like, no, we are not going to waste any time, because you know with cancer it spreads so fast. So please, we are here, we are going to support you fully. You're starting that treatment. We're starting the treatment tomorrow. It was on a Wednesday. Thursday, I woke up. Yes, I was, yes, not ready, but ready for this journey. I went to visit 2 different oncologists, the breast surgeon. I was sent to do other tests, because they have to figure out, yeah, you have breast cancer, yes, but what type of cancer do you have? There's hormonal cancer, there's what? There are different types. So they need to know exactly what type you have, so that they know how they'll base this treatment with. So that's another 2 weeks again to wait for those results. When the results came out and my treatment started, and voila, here I am today. Yes, very strong. Like, I don't know, God has just been faithful. God has been very, very faithful. He hasn't left me, not even one single day. My family has, oh, God bless them. My family has been my strongest support team. I have amazing friends. They've been there for me. And the other thing that I always say, like, what has really saved me and kept me going, I think I'm very grateful that I was a crazy fitness person, because my body was too strong and my body was so ready and prepared for this. You know, some of these things you do and you don't know what God has planned. I think God prepared me for this journey by making me like be mad about fitness. So my body was really strong. I came in strong. Doctor said, Sharon, we're going to start with chemo. You're going to go for 8 cycles of chemo. After chemo, we are going in for surgery. After surgery, we'll finish it up with radiotherapy. Yeah. Strong Sharon went in for 8 cycles of chemotherapy. That's story for another day. Yeah. For most of you who've had chemo, yeah, chemo is no joke. Yeah. But you go in strong. You believe in yourself, and you know the reason as to why you're doing this and why you're getting this treatment done. I went in there. I won't lie, I'm not an angel. There are days that I was down. Yes, chemo would put me down. I wouldn't want to lie about anything. Yeah, but I kept on pushing. I kept on pushing and pushing and pushing, and before no time that was done. Then I was given a month of recovery. Yeah, because your cells need to recover. I recovered. Then I went in for mastectomy, yes, because they had to cut my boob, my right breast, sorry. And then that's when the other stage I'm in is the radiotherapy, where I'm going for 25 sessions. Yeah, so after the 25 stage I'm in is the radiotherapy, where I'm going for 25 sessions. Yeah, so after the 25 sessions, I'll continue with the medication that I've been given, yeah, just to suppress the hormones, because the type of cancer I had was hormonal, so they have to suppress it. Yes, so let me rush on to it, yeah, because I'll make sure I create another video just to tell you, to go a bit deeper with the treatment journey, how it was. Yes, so the main reason, like I mentioned from the onset, is I just wanted to really highlight our bodies. We are the only ones who can take care of them. If you don't take care of your body, you wouldn't know. You can utapata mambo mingi just because of neglecting some things. Thank God I rushed to the hospital, because if I would have delayed, maybe I would be talking about something else right now. Maybe I would have walked in and I'm told I have stage 4 or stage 3. Yeah, but always listen to your body. Always listen to your body. Eat right. Stay very active, and these checkups that you are told to go for checkups, don't ignore them. always go, especially for ladies, this self-examination, pap smear, what, go for those things, please. Just go for them. You never know what you're going through. You never know what your body has. Just go for it. Don't fear. I remember last week I met a very awesome doctor, Dr. Betty. Yeah, she mentioned something like, why would you fear to go to a hospital to see a doctor? Why would you? It's for your own benefit and for your own good. Yes. So I still insist, go to the hospital, get those examinations done, and always listen to your body. Yes, so for today I'll end my video at that, but I'll make sure I'll go deeper in my next video, and just to talk about how my treatment journey has been. Thank you, and all enjoy your time.